Hi, Sadie.
Hi, Ryder. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. Well, how have you been?
Oh, good. Just been starting my new job and trying to take care of the new baby and my wife and all that. So, but life's been going pretty good.
Well, that's good. And everybody's doing all right. The baby's
Yep,
doing good.
yep. She's had good health and everything, and just ready for her to sleep a little better at night, so that way we can catch some more sleep. But other than that, everything's going really good.
You and Sarah are excited about the new house still?
Oh yeah, yeah. We're excited, ready to get us a plan and get it renovated so we can move in.
Well, good. Hopefully, I have a few things here that'll help you with that and your decision making process. So really, I just want to kind of get an idea of what you're wanting to do. What are your thoughts on the renovation? What are you wanting to spend? Let's start there. What are you wanting to spend?
I think we had talked and stuff, and we'd really like to keep it around like 75,000. Less than that, if we could, for sure. But at the same time, we don't want to cut any corners, with just the quality material that we're using, or just kind of halfway doing something, and then a few years down the road we have problems with it. So like if there is I know we're gonna go through and pick things out, that we're wanting and stuff, but I guess if we think it's gonna cost this much for, flooring, whatever it might be, and then y'all get an estimate and actually it's gonna cost this much, like, just check with this and stuff, because we may change our minds, or we may say, no, let's go ahead and, get that better stuff, even if it does cost a little more.
Right, of course. And off that, every decision making that will be done in the renovation process will have your approval, you and Sarah's approval, before I make an action and before I hire somebody on. And that will include estimates. So what I'll do is every estimate that we get, and I'll try to get a couple of them at a time. And those will be forwarded to you and Sarah, and y'all can go from there. And as far as that goes, your price, I think that's a great price and a great point that we can do. I believe that we would probably be under that $75,000 range. I feel pretty confident in that, just based on what your house looks like now, and it's in pretty great condition still. Just some minor fixes and things like that. But what my thoughts are is that we would probably spend anywhere from 50 to 60,000 in that range, and that still gives you about $15,000, give or take, for anything that would happen. A pipe breaks, or there's some foundational something or another that we're not aware of and that the inspection wasn't aware of at that time. So that gives us leeway on that.
Yeah,
and then if we don't spend that and we're under your budget by quite a bit, then that's great. You also have that extra cash in your pocket, which is always awesome. And what is your time frame? What are you thinking?
So on that, Sarah and I, we rent a place now, and our rent is up in 6 months. And so, ideally for us, if we could have everything, renovated, or 90% done or something within 6 months, we could go ahead and move in there, that would be great for us.
Okay. I think 6 months is a great time. I did a house previously, just right before this, when we had finished it in March, and that one was at 100%. It had a lot more to do on it than what we're going to do with yours, and we finished that one from closing time on December 1st to when the people moved in on March 23rd. So I feel very confident that we'll keep it probably under your 6 months.
Yes.
So that won't be an issue. And as far as pricing, and as far as the whole renovation process goes, I'm the whole point of me as being your project manager is just to help you and to guide y'all into an easy, stress-free renovation process. Renovation is such a stressful situation for a lot of people, and certainly if you don't have any background knowledge in it. I'm not saying that you don't. I don't know, but from somebody who's been doing it for a while, I can assure you that you won't have the stress. So, and all the contractors, I work with a group of guys, a group of contractors. They each are specialize in their own thing. But we'll get estimates from them, and then we'll also get estimates from a couple other people just to see kind of where we're at on that. But in everything that I've done previously to this, my guys have always been a little bit cheaper than them. So, just that long-term relationship there. And they do great work. And, there's a lot of things that a lot of contractors don't see is the quality of what they're doing, and they don't see those little minor things, but those are things that I am real stickler about. So I want to make sure that, you're not getting cut short on quality. So that's that. And, as far as your outlook, what are we really wanting to kind of do here?
So I know we were talking about wanting to redo all the flooring, there's some carpet through the house. And then there's like wood floor and some tile and stuff. I think we want to rip out all the flooring, do
Okay.
new hardwood floors throughout the house. No, we wanted to repaint everything in the house too, or repaint all the walls anyways throughout the house. And then like the cabinets in the kitchen, we were wanting to maybe extend those up all the way to the ceiling. Maybe re-stain those or something. And then the bathrooms needed some work too as well.
Okay, that sounds great. So I have here is a kind of a slideshow deal of what we had done for this other house. Let me see if I can get it up here. So here, and then let's go over here. Okay, so this is one of the houses that was previously done. I know that you had, last time we had spoke, that you had kind of wanted to see some of my previous work. This is one of the more recent ones that I've done. And this is the one we did a 100% flip on. And this corresponds with your price sheet on there. We can
Yes,
fully go over that here in just a moment. But I mean, just looking through it, I mean, you can see that it's in rough shape. There's a lot that we did to it. And obviously this looks nothing like your house. Your house is in immaculate condition compared to this one. But all of this was completely redone. These ugly vanities were taken out, ugly bathroom, everything like that. This bathroom, as you can see in this one had no carpet in it. And we come to find out that it didn't have carpet in it because it actually, the big pine trees that were in the front yard, the roots had grown up into the pipes and was coming
really?
out through that toilet pipe right there.
Hmm.
And we figured out that it was because of the cleanout drain was split in half due to just the house setting and stuff like that. And as far as setbacks and things like that, that didn't cause us any setbacks. When I had spoke about having leeway in your price for when things are something unexpected comes up, I know time is always of the essence in that too. And what I like to do if there ever is an issue and that we are unaware of, for this case scenario, it was the plumber. So the plumber is working on his thing in and out kind of a way. But at the same time, we had the painters going at the same time. So they were kind of out of each other's way and were able to do everything fine. And that's the way I will orchestrate it if there is ever an issue at your house as well. And the fascia around the house was all rotten. That was all redone and everything as well, for a very reasonable price. Here's the after pictures of it now. We did a whole repaint on the exterior. The garage door is brand new, things like that. Added some some shutters, excuse me. As you see in this picture, the fascia is all repaired, and we did that all around the whole house just to ensure that there's no damages later on. And then as we come inside, same kind of viewing shots as what were in the other picture. Everything in it got redone. And, the bathroom's completely redone. And in the showers that you were talking about in your house, are we wanting to do something in a sense kind of similar, like the walk-in shower like this?
Yes, ma'am. I know,
Okay.
especially for like, I guess the master bathroom, already is a walk-in shower, but obviously that needs to be updated, from what
Yeah,
it is
we can add
now.
a little bit.
And then the other spare bath, want to take out the bathtub shower mix and make it just a walk-in shower.
Okay, that sounds great. And then as we move into the master bathroom as well. And then, so this is your house now, as you know. So just kind of give me a short rundown on just kind of what you want here.
I know the other thing we had talked about was maybe if we could knock out that wall right there, right behind the front door, and just kind of have that house have more of an open concept feel and stuff instead of walking in with there being that wall,
Okay.
just right there beside the door. So
And then obviously the flooring and the new
yes,
paint and things
flooring
like
and
that.
paint. Yeah, I want to take
Okay.
out the tile and
All
and
new floor and paint here as
yes.
well. Okay. What about the fireplace? We like or dislike?
Probably want to at least repaint the fireplace. If not, maybe kind of re-brick it, or or do
Yeah.
something else
We
to
can
it as
figure
well,
something
so.
out about that. I can get you and Sarah can look at some inspiration pictures, see what you like there. I can get some estimates and see what the guys can do there too. But we can discuss that. And the kitchen, new paint, cabinets redone. The granite, which really doesn't even look like it. When we were there, it didn't really look like granite. It kind of looked like that fake granite look.
Yes,
So we
ma'am.
probably want to redo that as well. And then bathroom, yes, needs to be redone. We'll definitely figure something out with that shower there, and bathtub. And then all the carpet and everything taken out.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Okay, now we can look at the price breakdown sheet. So that is this. And as we can see in this, okay. So this all corresponds with what was done in the previous house. This is all that numbers for that. We ended up spending around 64,000 on it. And that was also under their budget as well. A lot of these prices will be pretty similar to with what we're doing here with yours. The paint, I believe that will be a little bit cheaper because there was like fist holes and things like that in the walls. So they had to repair a lot of stuff like that. There was also some light fixtures that needed to be covered, things like that. So that I believe will be a little bit less. Flooring and tile, I believe, will be around the same price. Baseboards and trim, this could possibly be a little bit more if we're wanting to add all new baseboards around the house, considering that your house is a larger square footage. Electrical, this is not necessary. I do recommend that it is done with every renovation just to ensure that there isn't any short wires or things like that. Just a double check on all of that. And if you're wanting to add new lights or change the light fixtures around, these guys are great with doing all of that. Your granite, I believe this will be pretty relative to the same price. Plumber, now this will be a whole lot cheaper if all we're doing is flushing the pipes. This was with the tree roots and everything like that. Vanity, this is the price of a purchased vanity. If we're not wanting to do that, we're just wanting to fix the ones that are there, that will be excluded there. Demolition, this one will be relatively cheap as well, as long as the roll-off dumpster. Appliances, I did go and find all of their faucets and shower heads, toilet sinks, shower doors, things like that. So that's something that you and Sarah can definitely go and shop for yourselves and just bring by, and then we can have it installed. So, this price could completely be excluded out of this whole deal. Exterior repairs, we're not really having to do any repairs to the house that we're aware of right now. Painting, we can discuss painting if we're wanting to do that. But so this would be excluded as well as that. Garage door, tree removal. I mean, these 4 items right here would be removed. We did spend around 64 on that. And so that's the price breakdown of all of that. I believe, we'll be under that price budget there. And, as far as renovation and everything like that goes, there's a lot of things that I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. So does this interest you? Are you wanting to move forward? What are your thoughts based on what I've presented
Oh,
with
yeah,
you
no,
today?
we're definitely interested in using you. Looks like you've done some good work and we're excited and ready to get the ball rolling. So,
All right. Well, that sounds great. And I assure you that every decision that will be made, you will be included in it. And I highly encourage you that any time throughout the whole process that you walk through the house, do your own inspection, things like that. And if there's ever anything that you don't like the way I'm working or anything like that, always please come to me and tell me, I'm working for you and I want what's in the best interest for you. That's my whole goal out of this, is to get you the house that you want and for your family. So if there's everything, just let me know and we can go about it how we need to.
yes, ma'am.
Alrighty. Well, if this all works, then let's meet back. How does Monday sound?
Yeah, we can do Monday. I get off
Okay.
work at 5, so if you want to do like 5:30 or 6 or something
We
on
can
Monday.
do 6, give you some time there. And we can meet on Monday at 6 and just go through the house if you want to meet at the house with
Mhm.
Sarah as well.
Yeah, that'd be good.
And just get a real detailed list of what we want to do and everything.
Sounds great.
All right. Well, I look forward to seeing you on
Yep.
Monday.
Thank you.
All righty. You have a great day.
Yeah, you too. See you Monday.
Bye.